We came to wow. We gonna wow. We came to wow. We gonna wow. We came to wow. Ring Wars, Carolina. 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 RWC.
Hello everybody, I'm here, Dex Carter, owner of RWC. I have a special guest with me. We wanted to switch it up a little bit because this is the man of the hour. And we're here for a special cause, Champions for HD. And Jonathan, welcome, first of all.
Thank you, Dex. It's a pleasure to be here.
Yes, sir. This beautiful shirt that you have right here, Champions for HD. Can you tell us a little bit about it and how we can get some of these?
Absolutely. All you got to do is go to championsforhd.org, hit that little shop button. And for all you wrestling fans out there, if you order during the month of September, enter the promo code WRESTLING, and you will get 15% off your first order. You can pick up great shirts like this, as well as a lot of other merchandise.
Oh, that's great. I definitely need me one of these. I'm going to let you keep that one because I'm going to get my own. But also, I want to make sure you guys get this, the lovely donation from RWC.
Dex, thank you so much.
Yes, sir. No problem at all. And please, anytime.
Thank you. And thank you, Ring Wars Carolina, for hosting Headlocks for Huntington's disease. Let's do it again next year.
The following contest will be scheduled for one fall. And this will be a fatal four-way match for the #1 contendership for the television title.
And welcome back to Ring Wars Carolina BattleGrounds, Headlocks for Huntington's disease. Stephen Hensley.
From Sexyville, USA, weighing 250 pounds, Mr. Magnificent.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Magnificent entering the ring. Jonathan Dorwin here on commentary in Lumberton, North Carolina, and joining us as well, the new owner of RWC, Dex Carter. Dex, before you say anything, thank you on behalf of
my cut him out
yes,
for the chase.
Thank you on behalf of my wife and myself for helping us raise money for HD awareness. A little bit of, you were saying, Dex?
Sorry. Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. We definitely appreciate you giving us the opportunity to do such a good cause. Anything we can do for our community is what we live for, and that's why I love this company. We have a heart, and that's what needs to happen every time.
Yeah. All right. So a little bit of microphone adjustment needing to be made. As you see Mulato X entering now. I tell you what, Dex, this is going to be a good one.
When you get 4 people in the ring with the caliber of these guys, I don't think you can miss.
No, you cannot. And all vying for that #1 contendership to the RWC Television Championship, currently held by Caden Pierre.
I heard you put your hat in the ring in this. What happened?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm not medically cleared.
No? Okay.
No, I could never be medically cleared.
Definitely. Okay.
Thanks to the Cleveland Clinic and the beautiful metal plate in my chest.
Okay. Hey, shout out to all the healthcare workers.
And I'm
especially
as
on a
much
day
as
like today.
as much as I'm sure that Stephen would love to see me get beat down by anybody.
I think it just burns him up more that he can't say anything.
Well, Stephen not as a loss for words as we wait for the next entrant here. All right. Flex, one of those individuals, former RWC Junior Heavyweight Champion and Heavyweight Champion.
I got a little correction for you, Jonathan. It is now Codename Flex.
Yes. Codename Flex.
Codename Flex.
As a result of being part of the Control Your Narrative roster.
Yeah, I think he leveled up, and that's what we love to see here in RWC.
Absolutely. Let's get some movement here. And we wait our fourth competitor in this match. Oh, no, don't tell me they fixed your microphone.
Hey, guess who's back, big boy?
Hey.
Oh, lovely. Speaking of being back,
All right, we're all here with working microphones. One big happy family behind the booth trying to slide me out the door, Darwin. Not going to happen.
I would say more like one dysfunctional family knowing you, Stephen.
Hey, family nonetheless.
My man.
Yes, sir.
Dex gets me. Why don't you get me? This guy's always nice to me. He pays me well, better than you.
How do you know that?
Because I've seen your paycheck and I've seen your clothes. No man getting paid well would wear that.
Oh, come on. First ever RWC television champion, Tiger back in this one, wanting to get a shot at regaining the championship that he inaugurally held.
I don't see any favorites in this match. Everybody's pretty equal.
Yeah, this is an evenly balanced match. If anything, all I can think about is Flex and Mulato X at this point. I mean, Mulato X defeating Codename Flex at the 24th anniversary show. Flex saying, I'm going to get you soon. And he's getting Mulato soon now here. Wait a minute. Oh, good stop by Flex and Tiger. That is magnificent. And Mulato just ram into each other.
And Tiger, working over Mr. Magnificent, hits him with an elbow to the top of the noggin, gets caught with a forearm shot to the side of the jaw by Flex, who runs into the corner after him, nails the clothesline, goes in after Mr. Magnificent, across the ring one more time. That's going to take care of Mulato. And Flex Simmons right now, everything he's got showing right now. Another big uppercut, ducks under the clothesline.
Yeah, missed by Flex. Flex is doing the smart thing. Incapacitate as many opponents as you can because you don't want anybody breaking up that pin count. Because this could go either way. Going for that pin, hooks the leg once. No. And that's what I was talking about. Mr. Magnificent able to break that up.
Well, 50% of his strategy going pretty well. Incapacitate your opponents, get him down. But you got to remember that second part of the strategy we haven't discussed yet, isolating your opponent. Those two other guys are in there, and they know what's going on. You're not going to get a pinfall or a submission.
No, you're not. Oh, Tiger. You woke
vet
up.
on vet.
What a back body drop by Mr. Magnificent. Mr. Magnificent, former tag team champion as well as heavyweight champion. Good front face lock. Oh, levels Codename Flex. Going for the pin. Breakup by both other competitors there, Dex.
We got to get everybody out of here. It just makes sense. One-on-one, pin your opponent, and get everybody out.
And I got to give you credit. Everybody in that ring right now had a justifiable case to be up for the #1 contendership.
Oh, no question. You're absolutely right about that. I mean, talk about the accolades out there. So many people who've been champions, so many people who've won so many tournaments, so many battle royals, so many significant accomplishments, it would be impossible to name them all. Hook the leg, near fall. But again, the hook of the leg, the press of the shoulders, which are some of the most important fundamentals, are not the most important fundamental of this match. No matter how much you want to get that pinfall, you have got to get rid of two guys to pin one.
And you're not seeing it yet as Mulato X gets a sidewalk slam off on Tiger. But Tiger's still in the ring.
Teamwork here. Little teamwork.
Well, you kind of need a temporary alliance if you're going to take out. What a split-legged drop kick by Mulato X. Going for the pin. Great side leg. 1, 2. No.
Trying on Mr. Magnificent. No avail.
No. I don't know if that was more Magnificent kicking out or Tiger breaking that one up.
Can I interrupt you guys for a second?
Absolutely, sir.
Can we give it up to this RWC crowd tonight? I mean, I haven't seen them this fired up in a long time.
Yeah, definitely energetic. very receptive earlier this evening to my thank yous, raising money for Huntington's disease awareness.
And you know, the thank yous are deserved, the recognition is deserved, the money is certainly needed. We've got several hundred clapping hands here tonight, but only 12 teeth amongst all of them.
What? Are you going to let him say stuff like this about our fans, Dex? Come on. Come on.
He's just looking at the left side of the room.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my boy's got jokes. This guy is near and dear to me. Tiger going after Mulato X. Misses. Mulato X up top. Nails a kick. Looks like it caught him in the breadbasket by the way Tiger's holding himself.
Hey, that could be more deadly than the top.
Yeah, Mulato X now clearly in the driver's seat as all three men are down. But I don't understand the strategy of Mulato X. Why argue with these individuals when they're not the ones you got to pin to win the match?
You are certainly correct. Get a pin, get a win, get out.
Yeah, and Mulato X is continuing to get in the head of Flex Simmons.
I'm not sure how good that strategy is going to play out for him.
Not at all.
One-on-one, maybe it'll work. I'll give it to you in that scenario. But again, this is a whole different beast.
It is. But I'm again giving time for Flex, Tiger, and Magnificent to regain their energy. Mulato X not really performing what I would consider a sound strategy.
I think this is the downfall of the youngin.
All right.
You know, you got three vets in there, and he's the youngest, and it's showing right now.
Really sitting in with that rear headlock. But again, look who's up. Like, why is that the strategy you'd go with? And Magnificent right now going for his own. But again, Tiger is standing. So why is this the strategy you go with?
Well, Tiger, super kick and lays out both Magnificent and Mulato X because Mulato was in that sleeper of Magnificence.
Well, Tiger absolutely no fool out there. All three of those men are going to go for a headlock, or at least two of them are. The other man's down on the ground. Tiger's not the guy that do that. He'll kick you in the head just like he kicked Mulato X in the head. He'll kick every man in that ring in the head, dump two of them outside, pin the other man like I've been saying since the start of this thing. That guy is not the one to sleep on in this thing.
Absolutely not. Oh, wait a minute. Tiger gets caught by Flex. Flex has Tiger up. Oh, my. Holy Moses.
Hey, they say cats land on their feet.
And that kick kind of levels Flex out. Going for the pin, great pass on the leg. Break up my Magnificent, though.
Mr. Magnificent, also not a guy you want to sleep on. As long as he's in there, he has no desire not to win a match. The most important thing to that guy at the end of the day isn't the fans. It's not going home and getting an attaboy. It's going home with a payday. That guy wants a winner's purse.
And he's definitely not going to be getting it as the strikes are laid in by Tiger. Reversal by Magnificent there to see. Kick to the midsection as Magnificent. He's got Tiger up.
Got him up.
Wait a minute.
He gets pulled down, though, gets saved by another opponent in the match who now lifts Mr. Magnificent up.
Flex has him up for the drop zone and catches him. Is that enough?
Could this be it? Could this be it?
Go for that pin.
His feet are under the ropes.
Two.
His feet are under the ropes. That pinfall shouldn't have been counted.
Hey, referee.
But you got to get on these refs, Dex.
Whoa.
You got to get on these refs.
I think Mulato helped him out a little bit. So.
Yeah, Flex and Mulato now exchanging strikes and blows on the outside.
They need to get back in the ring.
Well, I tell you what, this rivalry's fall from over.
For what? Where's the count out?
Okay.
I mean, there's not a match back there.
But you're not going to pin an opponent out there.
Well, now's the time to try to make this happen. Mr. Magnificent or Tiger certainly in the most advantageous spot of any two men in this contest since the beginning of the middle or now.
Unless those two come back, it looks like we got a one-on-one right now.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not able to get word to the back as far as what we're seeing between Flex and Mulato X. Magnificent with the fireman's carry. Tiger breaking free, gets a kick to the gut. Can Tiger?
Can he?
I think he might have him up and gets him down for that suplex. Oh, signature Caribbean Tiger here. Rolling through. Is he going to hit the third one? Tiger gets him up and down.
And the crowd and Tiger are alive right now.
I think that might be the end. I think we're coming to the end.
Tiger going up top. High risk, high reward. What's it going to be?
Does Tiger have this timed right? Is he going to be? Oh my God!
And that's the high risk we're talking about, not the high reward.
I think he left some of that tattoo on the mat.
That's a strong possibility. Magnificent using instinct to roll out of the way, but still exhausted. Magnificent finding a way to get up. But look at it, he's still sucking wind.
That doesn't stop him, though. Kick to the gut. He's got Tiger up. He's got him up.
Well, it doesn't get it at all as Tiger comes in, goes for the kick and misses.
Magnificent going back after him. Nails a shot.
Got him up for the fireman's carry. Can Magnificent hit it this time?
Attempting again. Nails it!
Going for the pin. Magnificent wins!
We have a new #1 contender.
Here's your winner, Mr. Magnificent.
And Mr. Magnificent will face Caden Pierre at the 2022 Crazy 8 in the near future in Lumberton, North Carolina.
Tiger came this close, gentlemen. So very close. But the accolades of the day go to the magnificent man, Mr. Magnificent.
Yeah, Magnificent. The sun's shining on him today. Can he win against Caden Pierre? Only time will tell. As we see the celebration, as we come back, G-Moniy and DNA with Steven's favorite, David Barnabas Spector.
Oh, my Lord, I love Barney. Let's do this.
RWC Universe, it's now time for another PGA. That's Pink Gang announcement. If you didn't know, now you do. It's the prince you all love to hate, Caden Pierre, here to tell you that I'm putting every single one of those peasants on notice in that locker room because I am the top-notch champion. Even though you don't see it with me right now, just know I still got it, because I am the princess. I was the princess, and I will forever be the princess. This is the pink era of RWC. Now get the camera out of my face.
Wow, we gonna show up. We came down. Wow. RWC.
The following contest will be scheduled for one fall. Ladies, wait to the ring. We're coming by the leader, Barnabas, Steven Spector, and Side Effect. The Road God, DNA.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you want to look up the word dark and ominous in the dictionary,
John, I feel the need to point out that dark and ominous are actually 3 words.
tomato, tomato. Anyway, as I was trying to say, when I look at David Barnabas Spector and see the way he can manipulate people, I will tip my hat. But using it for nefarious means is beneath him.
Beneath him? Why would it be beneath him?
Why not do something honorable?
First of all, I want to know what you qualify as nefarious. Let's qualify that first of all, because that word is subjective.
You are correct.
It is not subjective. I mean, we've seen what Side Effect has done. Oh, my God.
John, I think he's pointing at you.
I think he heard you.
John, he definitely heard you. That's for you. That is all for you.
You going to do something about that, Dex?
Yeah,
Nope.
I'm going to go the other way.
Yeah, he is.
Thanks, boss.
I'll buy you a cola. You want to have the soda machine? We can have him come down here after this.
No!
I think it's interview time, John.
I heard he's a good commentator.
I'd be willing to let him have a try. You can stand in between me and John.
Oh, thank you both very much. Well, all joking aside, chiseled physique that is DNA.
A little more intensity in G-Moniy today. I like it.
Well, I tell you what, ever since winning the 2022 Golden Opportunity Rumble for that title shot at any title at any time, G-Moniy has become hyper-focused and determined. And G-Money's going to have his work cut out for him. Wait a minute. What is G doing with the earphones for referee Amanda?
You know, I gotta say, I think I have the words to G-Money's entrance memorized already.
Really? Cool.
I mean, there's like 4 of them.
Oh.
You can look them up in a dictionary, John. 4 distinct words.
Oh, gravy.
Learn how to do that by looking up the word arithmetic.
Oh,
I love you too.
You're a piece of work, Steven.
I really love you too.
And Christian Rayo out here again?
Hey, he goes where he wants to go. My boy's a young buck. If he wants to come out and scout a match, he can scout a match.
Scouting comp.
And the world's tiniest ring bell has sounded, and that means this one is underway.
I tell you what, G-Moniy going toe-to-toe with DNA. Showing no fear. Blocking it and getting those fists off. And you see David Barnabas Spector now.
And G-Moniy using a closed fist, and I'm not seeing any admonishment.
Now that I'm surprised about. Usually Amanda's on top of those things. But I guess playing a little fast and loose with the rules to let this one go.
I mean, why are we going to nitpick her? I've been listening to your biased commentary.
Biased commentary?
For about a decade plus.
Shame on you, sir.
I think this match means a little bit more today. I think we're going to let some stuff slide tonight.
Well, it certainly is the referee's discretion whether or not to issue a warning, and that is an important thing to underline there. Oh! And that's how you take an arm out. Warning. It's not a disqualification. In fact, there's no place for a disqualification. It's simply a warning, barring repetition.
Correct. You are correct. Rule 1.96 in the handbook.
It's one of the articles. John, have you read up on your subsections?
Yeah, wait a minute. What is this? DNA and side effect using this?
Excellent tag team work by DNA and side effect.
This is not a tag match, Steven.
It doesn't take away from the fact that's excellent tag team work. They're practicing all the time.
I don't think somebody got the memo.
I don't think you understand how training works, John.
I understand how cheating works.
Well, I don't understand why you have a problem with it then, because that was very effective cheating.
DNA mocking G-Money.
DNA, that is a guy right there. He doesn't look like he's ever been too happy very, very often outside of punching someone.
Yeah.
Did he just DJ the DJ?
He did. He did. And another thing I'll give DNA credit for, this man's been tested. He's been in the ring against Shark Boy and Rhino.
Well, you might say that he has the DNA for this sport.
1 point.
Thank you so much.
Oh, now we're keeping score. Great.
Slytherin.
Oh, my God. Come on.
Speaking of score.
David Barnabas Spector using the cane as the weapon that he... This is... Okay, Nefarious, there you go. There you go.
What? I didn't see it. Did you see it?
That Dex saw it.
I saw it.
Thank you.
But
1
I'm
point.
not the ref.
Did you do
I'm
a
not
good
the
job?
ref. I'm not the ref.
Do you do a good job?
This is true.
Did you get caught?
No, he did not.
I did not.
Pretty good job.
Touche.
And now, DNA in complete control. As
Oh!
G-Money finds out.
Spoke too soon there, John.
Yeah.
G-Money just woke up.
Yeah. But look at the way he's carrying his left arm.
Using his right arm right now to do most of that work. And yeah, you're right, John. That left arm not feeling very good at all. Oh!
Oh, and that did not make it any better.
That did no favors. Absolutely not helping G-Money. In the words of our old friend Jacques, my friends, that does not tickle.
No, it does not. That atomic drop will really rock a man. As we see DNA now continuing. And here's where I'll give credit to DNA. He knows how to dismantle one body part. He ain't going back and forth between different arms or an arm and a leg.
Oh, no, he has focus, and it is precise, and it is not a thing that deviates.
Oh.
I think it's in his DNA.
When I see this guy, DNA, what I see is a hunter, and a hunter is never rushed. A hunter takes his time, but once he finds that moment, he doesn't let up on it. He'll stalk G-Money throughout the course of this contest before he puts him down.
That's the way to win. You got to know how to win in this game, man. You don't got to take care of everything. Just take care of one thing and get it done.
Yeah, you take out the left arm of G-Money. That takes a lot of moves that he is used to using. And G-Money's going to have to rethink his strategy if he's even able to get back in control. G-Money getting whipped over hard into the corner as DNA admiring his own work.
DNA lying in wait, runs in.
Oh, no one there.
And unfortunately for DNA, that mistake may cost him. G-Money, let's see if he can make it happen.
Gets the knife edge chop off, but not full force behind it like he usually does.
You know it hurts when the ref scrunches up.
Yeah, good point by Dex Carter. And G-Money coming in now, but look at that. G-Money can't even extend his left arm. Look at the damage that's been done.
Well, G-Money, not to be deterred by circumstance, climbing up there. And it looks like he's going for 10 big right hands in the corner there.
Can he get it? No.
I don't think he can.
And you can see how much he's been hurt. You saw him grab that left arm, and all he was using it for was to balance himself, to grab a hold of that rope. That's not a good sign.
That is definitely not a good sign.
Oh! But he's using it right. Well, he was using it, and again, that's
Can't even get it.
Wait a minute, David up on the ropes.
the tail of the tape right now. G-Money, that left arm cost him left.
Oh, good night, Barney. G-Money with a clothesline.
He nailed him. Can he get the pin?
Going for it here. Great bites leg. 1, 2, 3.
He got it.
Well, G-Money pulling that one out of nowhere.
What a great match. What a great match. Good job, G-Money. Good job.
Well, I tell you what, G-Money, hard-fought victory. Going to need to have that left arm looked at by the trainers.
I see a lot of store for G-Money. We need to talk about that golden opportunity. I think it's the opportune time to do so.
You think it's time to pull the trigger on G-Money?
I think we need to have a conversation in the back. He's on a little bit of a hot streak, and we need to see how high he can go.
Any title, any time. How is it my fault, David? I can't believe David's blaming me for that one.
I can believe it.
I wasn't the one who got up on the ring apron.
To be fair, every time you talk, I get sick.
What? All right. It looks like we're going to get a word for G-Money now. By prime time.
Come on, let's give it up for G-Money. So, G, you won the match, man. Congratulations to you. So, you know what that means. Your golden opportunity. So, one question, main question is, do you know who you want to face for your golden opportunity?
What? Gemstone's not a champ.
This is definitely a surprise.
Did you know about this, Dex?
I had no clue. I
mean,
thought we were
who's
going to get
ready?
our answer. I just talked about it. I could have sworn.
You know who I need to talk to? The sound guy. Evidently, that guy knows everything.
I do.
He's got his music queued up and everything.
I don't understand why Jim needs to be out here. He's not.
Jim putting up his chain? Is that what it is?
I don't know. He's got a microphone. Apparently the sound guy helping Jim out with that as well.
No, Jim, he just took it.
And G-Moniy, he's a little bit concerned right now, I believe. This is not something he anticipated. He thought he was in victory mode. It's celebration time. This does not look like celebration time, though.
No, it looks like war.
Before you decide to embarrass yourself and name who you're going to lose to, I want to come out here and tell you that I don't believe you deserve that golden opportunity. I should be the one with the golden opportunity. Hell, I haven't even gotten a rematch for my heavyweight title match. So it should be me with the golden opportunity.
Two things. First thing is, we talk about embarrassing ourselves. I heard your theme music. That rap was embarrassing.
Ooh, snap.
Secondly, you were in the same exact match that I was in for the golden opportunity. And what happened? Gemstone got tossed out.
Facts.
I'm sorry, wait, you know what? I don't think you heard me. Gemstone got tossed out.
Facts again.
2 feet on the ground. Your butt on the ground. Your goatee, your beard on the ground. You lost. But if you really have a problem with me, I have no problem beating you. Matter of fact, I didn't even put the golden opportunity on the line just to prove that
Whoa.
I beat you. And then I would challenge the champion of my choice and become a new champion here in RWC.
Another rung to the ladder.
Matter of fact, bro, we can do it right now.
There we go. Light it up.
We can do it right now. What you want to do?
Are we gonna get a ref? Are we gonna get a ref out here?
Dex, you're going to make it official?
I mean, we can.
Primetime being the voice of reason now.
You know what?
So Jim already kind of has little.
Tom says we can do it at homecoming. We can do this.
Homecoming?
Yeah.
Homecoming November 5th. Time I respect you, and that's a good idea. But I'm going to show you and everybody else that my legacy is the only legacy that matters around here.
Oh, wait a minute.
What the heck is going on?
Jim's got what we call a match.
Maurice Moss has entered the building. Victorious against Christian Rayo, second generation Maurice Moss.
And from Hickory, North Carolina, at 185 pounds, Maurice.
Well, I guess it's match time, gentlemen.
Yeah, that quickly, everything changes. G-Moniy setting that match up. Golden opportunity on the line, November 5th at Homecoming.
Kind of a lot to digest right there.
I've got to say, dirty pull to G-Moniy trying to go Gemstone into a match when he already has an opponent who signed a contract to fight today.
Hey, when you're ready to go, you're ready to go, man. Somebody throws a challenge at you.
Yeah, G's a bit of a selfish son of a gun, isn't he?
He's a competitor.
He's something.
Good job.
Well, I tell you what, Maurice Moss didn't have to wait long to put his name on this one, wanting to get revenge for his father, Alexander Moss, who was defeated by Gemstone 3 years ago.
It's like straight out of a movie right there.
Yeah.
Revenge?
Yeah, I mean, can you blame Maurice? Wanting to honor his father, wanting to get that overturned. I mean, Alexander Moss appearing on AEW Dark against Jay Lethal. His mom, a wrestler, Sadie Lee Moss. Oh! Slapping the taste out of Moss's mouth. And a return to the favor by Gemstone.
And Jim going right after him. He ducks under that big arm. I don't blame him. That goes for a rear waist lock. Transitions to a side headlock. Easier said than done to hold on to Jim, though. That guy's big. That guy's bad. That guy's going to throw you where he wants you. But Maurice, agile as can be, goes over the top rope, grabs a hold of the leg, trips Gemstone, rolls back into the ring, goes over top of him, and he's got a hold of the arm. He'd be very wise to tie him up, but it looks like he's going for a Lamai straw cradle. He does. He gets it. He nails it. Has him trapped. Doesn't get the 3, though.
2 count only. But Maurice Moss continuing on the offensive with good head scissors. And a drop kick straight to the jaw of Gemstone as Jim gets rolled out on his own power.
I wonder if Jim's looking past this kid, man. He just made that challenge to G-Moniy, but, you know, you got a match. You got to win this one.
Maurice Moss getting ready. Oh!
Well, he got ready, but unfortunately, so did Jim.
And Gemstone now back in this one as he's changed the tempo of the match to his favor. Gemstone, I tell you what, it looks like now more angered and feels disrespected than anything by Maurice Moss.
Angered, disrespected. Maybe he's just impatient to finish him off. He feels like he doesn't have time for this. This is the next step for him in his mind to getting back to championship gold. Hook the leg, 2.
2 count only as we see here. I tell you what, Gemstone, good wrestler, but is he not focused on this one?
I think he's great. I mean, former champion.
But is he focused on this one? Or is he thinking about G-Moniy and he's distracted? Is Gemstone not being mindful of this match?
I think Maurice is chopping it into him, but I guess he's getting it back now.
I mean, it's a fair point, John, to say that he's looking past this kid. It's a fair point to say that he's focused on other things because he is. That is true. But here's the important question. Does it matter? Jim's got things well in hand from my standpoint. Big time power slam. And that was an exclamation point on my statement. Hook of the leg, 2, 3. Nearly 3.
Wow.
Nearly 3. Respectfully. Do you have a counterpoint?
I'm thinking Gemstone doesn't know what it's going to take to put away Maurice Moss. Gemstone not as determined as he normally would be in a match because he is tasting what could be that golden opportunity.
Well, this is Maurice's, second match here in RWC, so, I mean,
Yeah.
There's not a lot of tape on him. He's a little bit of a wild factor.
Hard to scout a guy with the lack of footage.
Yeah.
Nice bear hug by Jim, using his tools to his advantage. He certainly has the power and the strength. That's his X factor.
Yeah, if Maurice Moss is smart, he's slapping the ears of Gemstone and ringing the bell of Gemstone so he can break loose, but that'll work too.
It works, but we got to have the follow-up. Knife edge chop. Good forearm to the jaw, but Jim still very much in this thing. Right back to the bear hug.
Right back at it. Oh.
Good transition. Hook of the leg there. Variation of a fisherman's suplex there. I'm not sure how you want to call that one, but we're going to call it nearly effective because that almost stopped it.
Yeah, but Gemstone's still moving slowly.
So, John, why don't you tell me here, if we're talking about Jim's lack of focus, what does Maurice have going for him? What's his focus look like in your estimation?
Well, I tell you what, he's down now, but he entered this one hot, and he could come back at any moment like that.
Leapfrogs over, rolls out of the way, gets some momentum built up, staggers the big man, coming off the ropes.
And hits him again with a forearm. Gemstone getting rock and rolled out there by Maurice Moss. Wait, Maurice catching Gemstone. Oh, my God, what an enziguri.
And he has absolutely leveled the big man, and that's what he's needed to do for a second in this thing.
Here we go.
All right, here's where I'll give it to Jem. Maurice didn't roll over, go on his stomach, allowing Jem just the energy Jem needed to power out of that pin.
I think, unfortunately for him, he wasn't able to. You saw it just in the way he was moving. He was exhausted. Yeah, he tried to hook the leg as best he could, but again, that's only as best he can given what's happened. He goes to the middle rope, bounds up, he gets caught by the big man, though.
God, that power.
That is not the guy that you want to fly towards if he has anything left in the tank.
And Gemstone with a power move on Maurice Moss.
Just hefts him over and lands him down as hard as he can.
I talked to Maurice, and we had a conversation, and he told me he wanted to be a star, and I need to see some more out of him for that.
Well, I mean, going for the pin. 1, 2, no. I mean, he's going against the top-tier talent here in Ring Wars Carolina.
What better way to baptize yourself?
Yeah. And what a feather in the cap it would be for Maurice Moss if he was able to get victorious against Gemstone.
Well, Jim and Maurice both moving very slow right now.
Wait a minute. Whoa.
Is he back?
Dex, you got to have a talk with the sound guy.
He's got all the secrets. Where is he coming from?
Most informed guy on the roster.
Did we turn this one into a triple threat that quickly?
What's going on here? Is it a miscue? Is he cut? No?
Well, the curtains are shaking, waving over there. Gemstone.
Well, I'm not sure what's going on, but Jim, he's not going to get deterred. He picks up Maurice, throws him around.
Wait a minute, Maurice.
Oh,
rear waist lock there.
Distracted.
Jim reversing that to his own rear waist lock, tries to roll him up off the ropes, doesn't work for him, falls off.
Oh!
Nails the curb stomp.
No way.
Going for the pin. 1, 2. What an upset!
He got him.
Wow.
And here is your winner.
Told you, he said he wanted to be a star.
Well, I tell you what, the rocket just got shot up from Maurice Moss.
Can I just point out, did you say, I believe I heard somebody say earlier, this guy's had 2 matches here?
Two.
Yeah, 2 matches, and he just beat Gemstone.
Yes.
He just beat Gemstone. There are people who have been here for years that couldn't do that on their best day under any circumstance.
2 matches and 2 wins.
Oh, wait a minute, come on now. This is uncalled for.
Well, unfortunately for Maurice, big win aside doesn't seem to matter because he's going to get left laying battered and broken. Oh, maybe not. Here comes G-Moniy with a chair.
And look at G-Moniy making sure that getting Jem out of the ring to stop the bullying.
I can just say right now, homecoming, I can't wait.
We got a big fight in store between these 2 men down the line. No doubt about that. What's the date again? November 5th?
November 5th, homecoming.
November 5th, homecoming. Another party.
Not something you want to miss, fans.
We'll be back with our main event.
Listen to Smash the Mat podcast. The reason I listen to it because I'm an Anderson.
Hello everybody, this is Melina and you're watching Smash the Mat podcast.
Hey, this is Real Heaven of Smash the Mat podcast.
Woo, look at that!
If you're looking for a wrestling podcast that covers the majors as well as the independents, look no further than the Smash the Mat podcast.
The very best in talk wrestling. Available on streaming platforms including YouTube and Apple Podcasts.
Also follow us on social media.
Smash the Mat.
All right, this is Jonathan Darwin here. We're getting some exclusive footage. This I don't know what happened.
happens, but it looks like it's going to be at homecoming now.
Wow, we gonna show up. We came down. Wow. RWC.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for your main event. The following contest will be scheduled for one fall. And it will be for the RWC Heavyweight Championship.
Ring of Honor star Silas Young here, challenging Fodder for the RWC Heavyweight Championship here at the King Arena in Lumberton, North Carolina.
We have a legend in the building. I'm loving this.
Well, Fodder is always testing himself, and we're seeing that Silas Young.
This is a big test, though, John. This isn't the average guy that he's had out here a couple of times. I mean, I know that he's been against champions, but this guy is a two-time former Ring of Honor television champion. This guy has been in the ring with the best technicians in the world because he is one of the best technicians in the world. If you ask him, he'll tell you he is the underlined best wrestler in the world.
Jonathan, did you see that shirt he's got there?
Yeah, supporting Champions for HD, the thing we're raising money for. And I'm going to say this real quick, folks. Easy plug, championsforhd.org, a charity that is near and dear to my heart.
You see Fodder staring at Silas Young, the RWC champion, having won that the golden opportunity when he defeated Gemstone.
He is a former two-time Ring of Honor TV champion. He's the pro wrestling real man, Silas Young. And his opponent from Fayetteville, North Carolina, weighing in 200 pounds, he is the RWC Heavyweight Champion, the Psycho Boy Fodder.
Oh, wait a minute. Silas wanted to say a few words.
Before we get started here, I just got to get a little something off my chest. It's been a lot of years since I've gotten the opportunity to wrestle in the great state of North Carolina. A state that built pro wrestling, a state that is known for the great NWA. Wrestling tradition, men who made wrestling a great sport of competitors, not a sport of cheaters. Yeah, Psycho Boy, that's what I'm pointing at. I'm pointing at you.
Wow.
I'm very aware of what happened last month. From what I've been told from some of the fans, from a lot of the boys in the back, you don't even belong being champion here tonight.
Whoa.
That's some tough talking right there.
Don't get me wrong. I haven't always been the perfect guy. I might have tried taking some shortcuts, tried doing what I could do to win the title here and there. But you know what? We're here tonight for something bigger than just wrestling. We're wrestling here for a cause tonight. So how about you be a man and fight like a man, one-on-one, no breaking the rules, and we see who the better man tonight is, because I can tell you right now, it sure as hell isn't gonna be you.
Oh, well, them are fighting words. Silas Young referring to how Fodder used his feet against the ropes to defeat Brady Pierce and retain that RWC Heavyweight Championship last month.
Is Fodder going to take the challenge?
Stellar ring bell work by Stephen Hensley.
I've only got so much to work.
And see, I'm glad you didn't go for the low joke against me and so much to work with. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you taking the high road for once.
Thanks for putting that one in the chamber.
Oh, God, no.
All right, let's focus on the match that's
Yes.
happening. I haven't got time to waste on you, nor you me, because this is what a main event should be. Two premier-level athletes looking to beat the tar out of each other and establish dominance.
For the heavyweight championship, might I add.
Yeah. I tell you what, 20-year veteran, 12-time PWI top 500, Silas Young. Oh, good drop toe hold by the challenger. Sits Fodder down with a front face lock. You don't see that often.
Well, Silas, he's a guy that knows how to use a wrestling holder 500 in there.
Yeah.
Better than just about anyone else. Maybe somebody can match him on that. I'm not sure.
Somebody say wrestling?
That's the name of the game, bro.
And we're seeing it now. Silas Young with a wrist lock. I tell you what, I haven't seen Fodder this manhandled in a while. We've seen him, well, manhandled maybe too soon. But, I mean, usually it's an even thing, Steve.
At the offset, yeah, absolutely. I'll give you that one. We've seen him in there with a lot of big-time athletes. And usually at the beginning, it takes a while for anyone to get one over him. But Silas, he's going right into it. Good, great, not just good, but great control of the arm. Excellent, well, was excellent control of the wrist, but there's very little you can do to protect yourself when a thumb goes straight to the eye. To be fair, though, old Silas liked to use that thumb to the eye during pure matches every now and then.
Yeah, I mean, hey, Silas admitted it during what he was saying. He has taken a shortcut a time or two. Oh, come on, Fodder.
And you see here Fodder telling him to be a real man.
Well, that ain't a problem for Silas Young.
No, I think the motivation may have been something you did not want to nor need to give to him.
Look at the agility of Silas Young to get out of that and
the
roll over into what, a single leg Boston Crab.
Oh, he's got the ropes. Let him go.
The last real man in wrestling doing everything he can to get it done out there, and he has given our heavyweight champion everything he can handle and then some. As
Champ
you hear,
taking a breather.
Yeah,
I haven't seen him like this.
No.
A little worried. What?
And we've seen him against some strong opponents. You know what I think about in the recesses of my mind? Fodder has wrestled Josh Woods. Oh.
real close on that count there.
Yeah. Hey, and Fodder's smart. He can retain on a count out. As I was saying, Josh Woods taking it to Fodder. And who trained Josh Woods? None other than Fodder's opponent tonight, Silas Young.
And if there's anyone that can tell you that Silas doesn't take it easy on anyone, it's Josh Woods, because Silas beat the hell out of him in a ring too.
And I'm sure Silas has got a trick or two up his sleeve that he never taught Josh that he can pull out against Fodder.
I think our champ's looking at what he can kind of do. Silas is no slouch. And I think he's getting in his head a little bit right now too.
Yeah.
Right now what he's doing is firmly breaking up the pace of this contest. Fodder got back in there and he was mad. He wanted to use that anger. But now a little bit of that anger has been deflected by the distraction. How well it will serve him, we'll find out.
Oh, this is going to be a good one.
I'm not sure if this is a wise choice for Mr. Young.
Really? I got to give the edge to Young in this one.
Are you serious?
I think it's
edge?
a coin flip.
Technical wrestling, I'll give it to Silas. Power and strength, though, I mean, good Lord, look at those men. Both those men out there. I got to give it to Fodder. That guy's a genetic freak.
Guess we'll never know.
Headbutt by the champion to Silas Young now.
Fodder staying on top of Silas. Nails him with that big thump to the top of the head. Going to send him across the ring. Reversal, though.
And Fodder, wait, thought he had Young. Roll up, 1, 2, no champion, no.
Oh.
And
nice arm drag.
yeah, I mean, I'm still mesmerized how Fodder has been grounded by Silas Young.
No argument there.
When you're a tactician like that, you can do it. You don't got to go to somebody else's style. You got your own, and you stick to it.
Fodder with a knee to the gut, trying to stop things in his track. Appears to have done so. Now he's going to turn it around for himself. Nope. Unfortunately for him, Silas turning that around, dumps Fodder outside. Silas going to the middle rope, runs at Fodder, who got up on the ring apron, knocked him back down. Fodder is down on the mats on the outside. You hear Silas saying, come on.
Getting the fans into it. You hear the clapping. Wait a minute.
Bounding off the ropes.
And Silas, oh, wait a minute, up and over, but doesn't catch him.
Fodder didn't see him.
Oh.
What an axe handle by Silas Young.
Yes, sir. We are out here.
Up to 2 because the count reset.
Got to get him back in the ring, though. You got to get the title. You got to win the title.
Yeah, title cannot change hands on a count out. But look at Silas Young being calculated now. He knows what it means to have the fans into it.
I wonder how hard it is to change the nameplate on this title. 'Cause that's what it looks like his head.
Oh!
Oh, maybe not. Maybe I spoke too soon.
Well, hit him hard, hit him low, hit him where the sun don't go. Silas Young, he just got nailed where every man is weak. You don't have to scout that fact.
Every real man.
And the boots being applied by the champion now to Silas Young.
Just standing on top of his throat now, choking as much air out of Silas Young as he can is Fodder, our heavyweight champion.
Taking every bit of that 5 count.
You know, really, he doesn't even have to care about that count, because what happens if the referee does take exception? If he does disqualify him, who's the heavyweight champion?
Fodder.
He still is.
That's the champion's advantage.
We can't go out like that. Not tonight.
So
tonight.
That count at the end of the day, it doesn't favor Silas Young.
You're correct.
But does Fodder want to win this one on a disqualification? Or does he, oh, what a, using those ropes there.
Taking his time, destroying the vision of Silas Young, and that is not a favorable situation. I don't care how great a technician you are, you can't hit anything with pinpoint precision if you can't see it.
Ladies and gentlemen, those ropes are not soft at all.
No, they are not. The eyes of Silas Young have to be watery. And Fodder putting the boots to the challenger here, going for the pin. 1, 2.
And I've got to say, I'm surprised. No hook of the leg by Fodder there, and that might be the reason we just saw Silas Young kick out.
Yeah.
Good old pride factor. Good old pride.
Yeah. One of the 7 deadly sins now that Fodder is facing.
Silas Young slow to get back up to his feet. Nails him with a forearm shot, though.
Can he get another one off? Yeah, good forearm by Silas Young. Oh, my God, what an elbow by Fodder, though. Again, Steve, no hook of the leg by Fodder.
No, good lateral press, good control of that wrist, but again, those legs too big, too strong, just enough power to push up out of that.
This has been a great match, guys. I love to see these two guys go toe-to-toe and just raise the standard of RWC. I love it.
Well, this is why you invested in this company, Dex, I'm sure. Or maybe I'm speaking for you.
No, you're speaking truth. You're speaking truth. For me to be able to put all our eggs in the basket and bring home a winner.
Excellent
I'm
front
truly
face lock. He's got him hooked for a suplex, but Silas blocking it. Fodder pushes him into the corner, though. Nice battering ram shot. Proceeds to hit him with a series of those battering ram shots in the corner in the solar plexus. And you know, that's a great strategy with a guy like Silas Young, a guy who has so many tools. Take away the core of the body, take away the support for everything. That'll stop everything that he does from being as good as it can.
You can't breathe, you can't win.
Snap suplex as Fodder goes to the pin again. 1, 2 count. I tell you what, Fodder's getting a little hot under the collar, but he needs to stay focused. With a leg drop, goes down on Silas Young, and a second one by Fodder.
I think he's teaching the ref how to count. That was 3.
The trio of leg drops going for the pin. 1.
Nearly had him.
What? 1. I tell you what.
I've seen many a man beat by that.
Yeah, especially 3 in a row. But this is why Silas Young is one of the toughest men that you will ever see in the squared circle.
Well, Silas Young, he's staying in this thing. He's fighting back for all he's worth, but every time that he gives Fodder what feels like an overdue receipt for what's happened, Fodder's right back on top of him. And I said it before, I'll say it again. Fodder is not a typical wrestler. This guy in that ring is an animal. You cannot stop that man.
Not at all.
And that is why he is our champion.
I tell you what, Fodder shaking his head there. I tell you, is Fodder wasting too much time here?
I think it remains to be seen. We'll see who gets the win.
They call him Psycho Boy for a reason, so I'm just wondering what's going through that head. What is he planning next?
Yeah, verbal tirade applied by Psycho Boy. Oh, what a fist by Psycho Boy straight to Silas's young skull.
Fodder just taking his time out there.
I gotta wonder, does Fodder think that he's got Silas's Young's number? Oh!
Well, he certainly hopes to.
That was not the number I was thinking of.
And again, Fodder not to be deterred.
Wait a minute, blocking. Up suplex by Fodder, or excuse me, to Fodder.
And Silas Young, he's got an opportunity right now. But again, Silas Young looking to the fans to get him amped up, to get him back into this thing. He needs to look to himself.
He's getting that breath of fresh air from the RWC faithful. They'll bring it to you every time.
Silas Young staggering to his feet, meets Fodder, who ran in at him with that back elbow, and that staggers Fodder. Fodder running back in again.
Oh, I thought he was going to eat the foot. No.
Ducks underneath, hits him with a vicious knife-edge chop. And he says, come at me, son. And Fodder running right back at him, gets nailed with another knife edge. And now a clothesline's going to knock him down, and one more to boot.
Yeah, Silas Young, house of fire right now, getting the crowd jacked up. Wait a minute. Oh, I thought Silas Young was going to hit Misery.
Sends him up, picks him up. Nice backbreaker. Oh, and a clothesline from it. I don't know that I've ever seen that.
I've not either. That was nice.
Silas going over the pin. 1, 2, oh, so close.
And Silas Young pulling out a lot of really good, really effective tricks out of his bag of maneuvers.
You know you got to go next level when you come to RWC.
But it still hasn't been enough.
Yeah, Silas Young, though, I mean, he's still got a lot he can pull out. And he knows it. It's just getting energized. And Silas Young has him up again.
Oh, Fodder falls out behind him. He's going to the outside. He is done playing by Silas's rules.
Needs a break.
Game doesn't go his way. He's going to walk away from it and reset the board. Oh! Silas with the double axe handle, served him well early on. Why not one more time?
Yeah, tossing Silas back, Fodder back into the ring.
Fodder's in trouble.
Yeah, and Silas Young knows it. Wait a minute. Oh, come on.
Did he just?
Going for the inside cradle. 1, 2. Fodder retains.
And that's going to do it, kids.
He continues to be our champion.
I don't care what you say about how he won it. At the end of the day, John Dex, he won it. He's still the champion. You can't take the title away from him. You can't take the hunger away from him. This guy lives passion. He is passion. He is the champion, and he's going to stay that way for a while.
I like it. I love him. He's our champ.
He does not need to win that way, though. He's above this.
He needs to win.
John, as usual, you're saying stupid things. At the end of the day, being the champion's important, and nobody holds that title like Fodder.
For Stephen Hensley, this is Jonathan Darwin, Dex Carter saying thank you for joining us. We will see you next time.